Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. I know you guys see the thumbnail. It's not the worst car. I mean, it kind of... Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 things I hate about my Miata NB. And the reason I'm doing this video first in comparison to the top 5 things I love about the Miata is that I still haven't found the top 5 things that I love about the Miata. For right now, temporarily. And also, this video only pertains to my Miata. This isn't for all the Miatas, but I am curious. I do want to see down in the comment section below what are the common issues with the Miata. So if you guys can go ahead, comment down below some common issues with the Miata and some of the things that you guys hate about the car. But so far, I've driven it about a month and a half, and these are the top 5 things that I hate about the Miata. The sun is hitting directly on my eyes, but the first thing that I hate about the Miata happens here inside the car, and that is the fact that inside of the car, once you start driving it and it gets warmed up and you're in the highway, whatnot, in the streets, it gets insanely hot in here. And it's not because of the weather, but it's like literally everywhere I touch, it's hot. Especially this panel here on the side. So every time I'm driving, my leg here is like hitting against this panel right here, and it just starts heating up and freaking burning hella bad. And I'm just like, yo, what's good? And also the center console sometimes gets hot. Like literally everything on the side here of this center piece gets incredibly hot once the car starts warming up. I'm not exactly why that happens. I don't know if it's a specific issue with this car. I don't know if you guys have that issue, but it just gets super hot around this area. But legit, the whole environment in here gets super hot. I'm pretty sure though maybe the weather has something to do with it. We do have a 99-degree days like right now, but my phone overheats, and my G35 it never overheated, but in this car it overheats all the time. Maybe it's time to get some tints here on the Miata real soon. Thing number 2 that I really hate about the Miata is that, or at least about my Miata, is that the car is just extremely squeaky. I've never had this issue, even with being up G35s. I've never had such a squeaky car. I'm gonna give you guys an example. Hopefully I can record it here for you guys. But is that a common issue with the Miatas when you guys get them? Are they extremely squeaky? I'm not exactly sure, but let's see some footage. You probably couldn't hear it there much, but in here you can hear it a lot. Let me put it in the back for you guys. Maybe you guys can hear it here. So whenever we go like speed bumps or anything like that, you can hear that squeak every time. Thing number 3 that I hate about the Miata that I didn't even know about it is that you have to manually lock the doors. You have to. So for example, we're in here in the car, you're inside, it's unlocked, you open it, right? You open the door, you lock it. When you close it, it opens again. Why? Why does it do that? Close it, opens again. So you literally have to grab your key, go from the outside and lock it just like that. Open, lock. And it does it for both doors. There's no remote for anything. Now thing number 4 is kind of like a love-hate relationship because it brings me a lot of joy and I really enjoy this feature, but I also hate it for this reason. I'm talking none other than the freaking convertible roof that the Miata comes with. Now, although this feature does bring me a lot of joy, I like the wind hitting my hair. It's freaking beautiful. You can see the whole sky while driving. Like, it's an absolutely amazing feature. The reason I hate it is because wherever you go, if you're gonna park, if you're going to a store, if you're going to somewhere, a dance, you gotta lock your car, right? So you have to put the roof back on. Even if you take a short trip and you really want to enjoy that wind and air out there, you gotta put it back up whenever you park. So I really hate just putting it back up. I've mastered this already. I'm a trained professional, but essentially every time I need to lock my car, put the freaking roof back up, I do it with one hand, and it takes a lot of strength. Obviously I'm equipped with the right equipment, but it's tough. Let's take a look. You could do it with 2 hands, is a lot easier, but I always try to challenge myself. Grab yourself from the top and then you go, oh. Then you just put it back up. You do the latches. So I mean, once you do it one time, it's not annoying, but once you gotta keep doing it, it does kind of get annoying. So it's not the end of the world, I know, but it's just a little pet peeve that I have that I'm like, damn, I gotta put it back up. Like sometimes I don't put it down because I know that I have to put it back up. Kind of one of those things. All right, guys, so we're on to thing number 5. Those first 4 things are things that I hate about the Miata, right? But they're not like the end of the world. Like, I could get used to it, or it's not a real biggie. But this 5th one, man, this one I really do hate, and I really do hate this thing about the car with all my guts, okay? And that is that car has legit no space whatsoever. When I mean space, I'm not talking about the trunk, because I actually have extra room in my trunk because I don't have any of the floor mats or anything. So I actually have extra space. Plus, I don't really use my trunk too much. So, I mean, this is actually ample space. What I really am talking about is here in the middle, especially when it comes to trying to put your drink somewhere, dude. You can make an argument that this little slot that I have here is perfect for my phone and wallet, even though I don't like to put my phone here because, like I said, everything in this center thing gets super hot. So if I put my phone here, it literally overheats. But when it comes to water bottles, there's a space designated for it, but it was literally engineered by the worst engineer in the world of engineering. It was, I don't know, who thought of this? Who really thought about this over at Mazda? Like, really? So your cup holder is not here in the open where it should be. It's legit in here, inside this. You gotta open this, and it's in there. And even then, it's not even secure. It goes like this. It falls over like this, and it's not really secure. So it has a spot, but you legit have to keep this tab open. The passenger wants to put his hand like this. It's legit uncomfortable. You cannot move. When you're shifting, you want to shift down. This gets in the way. You cannot have this open. So with this not being able to put open, you can't put your water bottle. So it's literally closed, and you're like, bro, where do I put it? I legit, look, I even have a water bottle already there. I legit opened this cabinet and I put my water bottles there. I was actually thinking about putting the water bottles here in the back seat. Like, nothing fits in the back seat except water bottles, so that actually might be not a bad idea. Or what about the back right here in the back panel? That's actually not a bad idea. Just create like a freaking, just throw them back here like that. It's pretty nice, huh? But anyways, guys, that kind of concludes the top 5 things, quirk, and features that I kind of hate about the Miata right now. Like I said, they're not the end of the world, but they're just kind of things that kind of go like, man, like these top 5 things make me miss my G35. You know what I'm saying? Like, this thing's sitting nice and pretty, you know? I mean, obviously, I put a lot of money and a lot of time and energy into this G35, so it's not a really good comparison. I mean, the Miata is in its early stages. Don't worry, we're gonna freaking soup it up in a couple years. I mean, this thing's gonna end up looking super clean. Hopefully that's the goal with the Miata. But for right now, I thought it was pretty fun to, you know, to do the top 5 things that I hate fresh with the Miata. Like I said, I've only driven this for like 2 months, so like fresh off my mind, what do I think about the Miata? So these are the top 5 things that just came to my head. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, down in the comment section below, let me know what are the top 5 things that you guys hate about the Miata. I really want to talk to all of you guys who have Miatas. I know I have 0 to none Miata followers here on my YouTube, but I do want to hopefully get some of you guys here following the channel. I do plan on building the G35. I do want to sit here and build the Miata as well. That being said, thank you guys so much for all the support. I'll catch you guys next video. Stay safe out there. Be distinct. Love you guys. Peace.